now is the time for the funny part of our discussion. So, for everybody who doesn't know Tamiko, I know Tamiko, and Tamiko is my friend, and she's that friend. We do a lot of stuff together. We'll go, we'll shop, we'll go places and see things. If I walk away just for 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, by the time I come back, Tamiko has started a conversation, a full blown conversation with whoever she's standing beside, and chances are she's solving a problem. I've walked up and found her counseling a person who was in trouble. So you never meet a stranger. So as far as networking and supporting people and reaching out and meeting people and talking to people, I'm sort of an introvert, but Tamiko, everybody needs a friend like you who brings them out and forces them to talk to people. I'm thinking about that time we were on the airplane and you sat beside that young man who was afraid to fly, and just by
Hmm.
coincidence, I was in a different. That was supposed to be my seat, but you got that seat, and the rest is history. So, where do you think that came from? Is that your mom or your dad? Which family member gave you that gift of reaching out and helping people and just talking to people and never meeting a stranger?
Yeah, well, I have to say, both of my parents kind of instilled in me that gifts and talents that I have are not to be kept to myself, that
Mm.
I am supposed to share those things with the world. While my mother was somewhat quiet, my father is very loquacious and talks a lot.
Mhm.
He never meets a stranger, and actually, he can um, extemporaneously give a speech when asked.
Yes.
So I believe I got that gift from my father.
Hmm.
You're right, I do not meet a stranger. And I approach life kind of in the sense of everybody has their stuff going on, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
everybody sometimes needs someone to listen. And sometimes they need a person to listen who's not going to have a biased view of what's happening, but they just need maybe some honest feedback, which I do like to give honest feedback
Hmm.
to
You
people.
always do. You always do it in such a sweet and kind, bless your heart kind of way, but not in the snarky bless your heart, the real bless your heart kind of way.
Yeah, yeah. Because oftentimes people are going through things. They need a listening ear, and they just want to know what is a way that I can solve this problem. How could I make this work? And so, because I'm quite loquacious, I don't mind stepping into that role and meeting new people and hearing what they have to say and just offering some words of wisdom to
Hmm.
people.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like the young man on the airplane. So I accidentally took your seat and you accidentally took my seat, and you were able to calm that young man down and talk with him the whole flight and get him. I think he was on his way to join the Marines or some
He
armed.
was. He was on his way to the military. He was flying from Utah. And not
Hmm.
only was he scared to fly, we also had a great religious conversation as well,
Hmm.
because we're practicers of two different faiths.
Hmm.
But we talked that entire 4 hour flight, I believe, and we realized
Oh, it was the whole flight because I heard you.
yes. So what we realized is that we have more in common than we are different.
Hmm.
And I also want to add to that, you know, we switched seats. That was not by accident.
Hmm.
I think it's the way God works.
Yeah.
And sometimes, he does things we're unaware of what he's doing, but he's doing it on purpose.
Hmm.
And we just have to be ready to walk into our purpose and what he wants us to do. And
Hmm.
so you were willing to switch seats with me
Hmm.
and move to a different and move to a different seat. It was all by design. It was
It was
all
all about design. It was the right thing at the right
yeah.
time because you know the one thing I don't do is talk to people on airplanes. That's where I draw the limit. And he needed somebody to speak with. He needed somebody to talk him through a difficult time in his life, a huge decision he was making. And
Mhm.
so you were the
Mhm.
right person at the right time. I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
It was amazing to see. And
Yeah.
you are the kind of people, you're the glue kind of people.
Thank you for listening to this story from the Institute for Family Shine On North Carolina initiative. Hear the full story and discover how you can share your own by visiting our website at instituteforfamily.org.